Let's see.
Okay, so here we go. It's slightly dark. You guys might feel where the hell are these guys in Manchester? What is happening? Why it's light and dark?
I don't know. It must be some camera issue.
It's adjusting. The background is white and light.
Ah, okay. So
Okay,
the
so
camera is adjusting. The lens will be adjusted.
whatever the hell it is.
Okay.
The truth here is we are live and we are actually in the indoor coaching center at the Old Trafford Stadium. This is where, yeah, of course you can show. I mean, if you're able to show the stadium, why can't you show the indoor? So this is where the Indian team is going to come and train, if they do come and train as part of their optional. So that's why we are here. And as we speak, the Indian press conference will start any moment from now, with Shubman Gill possibly attending the press conference. Ben Stokes' press conference happened just about half an hour. Have they given the team what's happening?
I do not think that they've given the team.
So Ben Stokes attended the presser about half an hour back. And India, in fact, we just got a message in the BCCI media group that the Indian
team, not have the team,
which is interesting, which is why I asked you, that have the English. And I think it is because of the weather. 100%. I think it is because of the weather that they haven't yet announced the team. Otherwise, it would have been.
What must they be rethinking? Because it's at this point,
it
seems like.
Would it be Liam Dawson or not?
Yeah.
In this weather, would you go for a Liam Dawson or would you not go for a Liam Dawson and go for a 5? Why?
You need to have at least one spinner in your team.
For the overrate, possibly.
Overrate only. That's the only concern.
But Joe Root will do that job.
True.
Joe Root will do that job, and he's as good an off spinner as anybody in that England side. Harry Brook can do that job.
His assortment of run-ups and
absolutely. Yeah. Harry Brook can do that job. Joe Root can do that job. So does that allow England to go in with a Chris Wokes, Bryden Cass, Gus Atkinson, Jofra Archer, Ben Stokes attack?
Oh, so you bring in a Gus Atkinson.
Yeah, so Gus Atkinson, Jofra Archer, Ben Stokes, Bryden Cass, and Chris Wokes. Is England going to do that?
That will be very concerning for India.
It will be one heck of an attack, make no mistake. And then Joe Root but the point with such an attack is one bowler will always be underbowled.
100%.
Because you cannot have 5 bowlers.
No.
5 pace bowlers. And last match, what happened? They got fined what? 2 points.
Deducted right? 2 points.
That's massive.
WTC
two WTC points deducted already from England. I think that is a matter of concern for England big time. Will they take the challenge? Will they take the risk?
Controversy related to that. I mean, it all came back to Shubman Gill getting massages in the middle of it, Rishabh Pant having to call the physios and all of that. I mean, what I'm trying to say is social media is saying that it is India's fault.
English players have said that. Somebody like a Michael Vaughan went to town saying that how come both teams did it and why is it that only India was faulted. By the way, Patricia has interviewed Abhay. Abhay bowled to the Indians at the Lord's Cricket Ground in London.
Is asking. His name is O. Barish ruk gayi kya? Actually, no. I have just come in about 10 minutes before and I was completely drenched because it started raining again outside. Can we see through that? Oh, it's still drizzling. You can see.
Shomishta just came in. Is it still drizzling?
It stopped? Look, you can see. It must have started again.
Yeah, so but yaar aap whatever your name is, nahi pata. Aapka jo bhi naam hai, kal problem nahi hai. So it's about 20, 25, 30% tomorrow. That's not bad. So don't worry about it. This is a very, very good drying ground. Very, very good drying ground. So that's also okay as long as. By the way, India will have an optional session today is what the media advisory came. So I think if you ask me, the batter should come. The batter should definitely come. Some batters, Karun Nair would 100% come. Sai Sudarshan, if there's a remote possibility of him playing, should come. Shardul Thakur, if I was Shardul Thakur, I would come and bat. If I'm not bowling, that's fine. I would come and bat. He should take the opportunity of coming and batting in that indoor session along with
100%.
Gautam Gambhir and Sitanshu Kotak. If there is an opportunity for Shardul Thakur to play, boss, come and make the most of these opportunities. For Shardul Thakur, it could be a make or break of his career. If he fails this one, then you don't see a career getting resurrected anymore. So this is
Even
make or break.
I think that's the case with Karun Nair as well.
You are absolutely right.
There are two players in the team right now who have made this sort of magical comeback, and it is a comeback worth writing about. It's a beautiful story of how these two players have given their everything to domestic cricket, to cricket in itself. Karun Nair, that tweet, we talk about it over and over again. Him putting out that tweet saying, "Dear cricket, give me another chance." And he's put his heart and soul into this comeback. Unfortunately, he hasn't been able to make the kind of impact that would make him a mainstay in the Indian team so far. It could change in the next two matches if he does well in this one or gets a long rope. But when it comes to these two players, they're not getting any younger. There are other players waiting to take their place. You've got an Abhimanyu Iswaran and a Sai Sudarshan waiting to replace Karun Nair. You've got a Nitish Kumar Reddy
Very,
who
very
can
important point.
Nitish Kumar Reddy, who if he was not injured, he would be
Certainty.
walking into the team.
Yes, 100%.
So it's not as if there's not pressure on these two players, and they could be replaced at any time. So they have to make their mark. They have to be extraordinary because there's no other way that they will stay in the team. They can't be average. They have to be extraordinary.
বেঙ্গলিতে বলো না, what are you saying ভাই? বেঙ্গলিতে বলো না
बोलेगा?
মানে কি? বুঝতে পারছি না কি বলছো। বলবো না বলবো
नहीं
না।
मतलब वो कह रहे कि बंगाली में बात करो आप।
আচ্ছা বেঙ্গলিতে বলো, যে বললাম তোমার নামটা ও কেন সেটা আগে বলো আমায়, বলেছি। So anyway, but the point that Gargi just made is a very, very important point. Karun Nair, Shardul Thakur, make or break. Absolute make or break. And by the way, if after this Karun Nair gets dropped, he has no
No
foot
way
to
of-
stand on,
no.
because he's been given 4 games in the series, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, if you can't make the most of 4 test matches, then I'm sorry, you can't say that, cricket, give me one more chance. Cricket did give you one more chance. In fact, a very, very good chance. So Karun Nair, this is your opportunity. And to be fair to you, yesterday at Sky Cricket, they were showing the Lord's highlights, and I absolutely, and I was sort of in the hotel room in the evening, and the moment it was that Lord's test and they went to Karun Nair's, it was the Indian batting, and I watched Karun, and some of the shots to Jofra is
Beautiful.
brilliant.
Those drives that he was playing.
Brilliant. Karun Nair against Jofra Archer, he did the job, and thereafter, to that Ben Stokes caught behind appeal, and then that one-handed catch of Joe Root.
Yeah.
I mean, come on, don't edge that. That was not an extraordinary ball. At 40,
That was an
that was
extraordinary catch. though.
Yeah, but you don't edge that. You've
I
gotten
know,
to
I
40,
know.
you
And
have
then
done the hard yards.
that leave as well. Bryden Cast coming in from the pavilion end. You knew that ball was going to come in, and just maybe it was a brain fade moment.
Brain,
From
100% brain fade moment. Yeah, 100%. I mean, Karun, each of the 4 innings has shown the ability to take on the new ball.
yes,
Has been multiple times, has blunted the new ball. Again, let me repeat, that is the point. I mean,
Exactly.
if he was all over the world and, not completely at sea, then replace him. And it would have been a dead certain replacement that Karun Nair is not good enough. Chalo usko badal do. That you can't. I mean, he's showing the ability. He's showing the ability to
showing
blunt the new ball.
potential.
Then you are throwing it away.
Yep.
And imagine when, just for a second, pause and think when Karun got out. Karun got out 20 minutes before the end of play. We sacrificed Gill because Gill had to come out. Karun got out right at the stroke of lunch. Sai came out. Sai got out. So multiple times Karun has gotten out at a time where India has literally struggled. And that for me is the bigger problem with Karun. But he has shown ability at slips. He has shown ability with, multiple times in blunting the new ball and playing the shots that Gargi just mentioned. He can say that I've earned one more
One
game.
more chance. Yeah.
But then, boss, that one more game is the one more game. This is not going to be easy.
Game. I think if he fails in this test match, you're not going to see him again. I don't.
Yeah, I mean, how do you then justify another? Then
you
Sai
can't.
Sudarshan
You
will
can't.
say,
What
Then
have I
why?
done wrong?
What have I done not wrong that I'll miss
He
out?
was performing the same way that Karun Nair is at the moment in that first test match. At Leeds, Sai Sudarshan also negated the ball very, very well. He got those 30 runs. But at that point, because his Sai Sudarshan is very, very new and he did that job well. He negated the new ball. That partnership was so important at that point. And he might not have gotten 100, but again, Sai Sudarshan did his job and he's doing the same thing as Karun Nair did. So where is Sai Sudarshan going wrong?
Agreed, and that's why I think okay, special show on sports bill. Let's do it. The big part of the sports bill, and I will get Rohan and Gargi to also talk about it because that's their brief sports bill. The big point is BCCI will be coming under the purview of the sports bill.
Yes.
That's the big headline. The bill will be tabled in Parliament tomorrow. The bill will be tabled in Parliament tomorrow, and the BCCI will come under the purview of the sports bill. Is the big headline that I can tell you at this point. Uh, I can also tell you that the sports bill will ensure representation, the athletes' representation in decision-making bodies. It will guarantee safe, harassment-free sports environment, clear channel for grievance redressal, prevents career damage due to delayed court cases, empowers athletes' voice in governance and ethics, and athlete committee and sports persons of outstanding merit in every NSF. So these are important points of the sports bill, and it brings the BCCI under the parameter. And by the way, कल parliament में आ जाएगा. पहले 2 बार कैबिनेट से ऑलरेडी ये वापस आ चुका है स्पोर्ट्स बिल, एक बार पार्लियामेंट से भी वापस आ चुका है, BCCI पर भी होगा लागू. So these are
So
the key points of
that
the
will
sports bill.
actually change a lot of things for BCCI as well when it
Taxation.
comes to 100%.
Taxation big time. So all of these things will happen. What time Shubman Gill press conference? It's already done or starting now. Sorry, starts at 12:45. Our 4 of our people are there. Devashish is there. Kya ache bhai? Rohit, Shubhan, Devashish. So Rohit, Shubhan, and Devashish are all there. We are again. Let me just repeat for people who've joined us late. We are actually in the
Trisha,
indoor
Can you give me
training
relief
center.
for 2 minutes?
Yeah. So, and we would have
new
anyway
place.
we would have anyway moved on to the
Yeah.
women. So Trisha,
Yeah.
set it up for me. By the way, just so you guys know, India press conference starting now. Shubman Gill to attend the press conference as always as pre-match captains PC. Shubhayan, Debashish, Rohit Juglan and Amit Shah. 4 of them are already there. We will get you the press conference updates straight up. Rohan, Trisha, Gargi, Shormishta and I are in the indoor nets where I'm told 4 or 5 Indian players, it's an optional training day. They will come to train. If you ask me, someone like a Shardul Thakur, if he's playing, must come and bat. An Anshul Kamboj must come and get a feel. A Karun Nair should make the opportunity to come and bat. Anyone should come and bat. And Abhay is actually doing some of his left arm spin. He for Liam Dawson. Can we? No, এখন তো কিছু দেখানোর নেই. So, but Trisha, yeah, set it up for me.
Yeah, I think it's a perfect opportunity for the Indian women's team to seal the series. They have already won the T20I series. I think, in fact, I do think that had Lords not been a shortened game, India would have sealed that too. But what's done is done. The series is 1-1. But I think one last time in this series, India will go all out. But there are some, important points here. India winning the series is one important thing. But the other important thing, of course, is that India's captain needs to score. Just before a home World Cup, you need Harmanpreet in form, which she hasn't really looked in form, but that has been the case. In between World Cup, somehow Harmanpreet doesn't look half the batter that she is, that, and then she performs in the World Cup, and the story becomes very different. But yeah, Harman needs to step up. But the positives of this series, of course, is the fact that without the main bowlers being there, be it Renuka, be it Asha Shobna, be it Shreyanka, without all of them, I think the Indian bowling attack has stepped up. With Pooja not being there, Amanjot has stepped up. Last game, Amanjot did not play. We have to see if she plays today. Otherwise, You never know. Maybe she's carrying a niggle, which wouldn't be a good, which wouldn't be good for us.
Mhm.
But of course, you needed somebody to replace Pooja. You need an all rounder in the team who can bat, who can finish.
And interesting was Amanjot being replaced by Arundhati Reddy in the
Yeah.
last game, and I honestly did not
I
make
could
much
not
of
make
that. Yeah,
head or tail of it
as
until
to why
unless,
that call had been only the weather,
yeah,
and that okay, you wanted somebody there, but it did not make sense. And
yeah,
and when that batting collapse happened,
yeah.
you missed
You missed
having her
Amanjot,
in the ranks,
absolutely.
and multiple times we've seen that 73 for 5,
Yeah,
and then you finished at 143. The moment it was 143, it was all over. I mean,
yeah.
you don't expect England to struggle to get 143. And uh, by the way, there's our own Rohan Chaudhary has been featured by the BBC in an article, so we are all celebrating Rohan. So Rohan, his marriage stock has gone up in India. He's now become a more eligible bachelor.
No, no,
So
he's
if
not available.
he's not available is a different matter, but his family, if you're watching, Rohan has just been featured by the BBC, and we will put it out. And by the way, the headline is interesting, that a fan has traveled for 5,000 miles to come and visit a club of his choice. So that's what it is about. Sport is all about madness. Sport is all about fandom. Trisha and I will keep talking about the women. So let me also take some questions about
Yeah.
why they not play. Neeraj Negi asking you why they did not play Jemmy at one down. She's perfect there in ODIs.
No, I think Harleen has been playing that role for the last 1.5 years, and she has done well. See, for replacing someone, yes, I completely agree with you, Mr. Negi, that it should have been Jemima in the first place. But India clearly has shown that they want Jemima in ODIs at number 5. So they pursued with Harleen. Now that for somebody has asked how to get a job in Rev Sports.
रोहन सर गूगल पे कर दो पार्टी करूंगा एनीवेज कांग्रेट्स फिटमंग रोहन सर गूगल पे करो फिटमंग को मैं तो उल्टा
No,
बोल रहा हूँ
but
भाई
I have an
तुम
idea.
फिटमंग रोहन को गूगल पे करो वो यहाँ पे पार्टी करेगा
No,
उसने
Boryada, how
एफर्ट
about
देके गया
this? And Sharmishta Ji is also there. So I will actually make a request that at some point, and we will, it's anyway the women's game, you see.
बेटा
At
राज
some point,
Okay, I have an
why
update
not?
though.
हाँ ओके
Yeah,
अपडेट दे दो
Indian team has arrived. That's it.
हाउ मेनी प्लेयर्स
Dhruv Jurel.
that's it.
No, no, no. They were because
See, Dhruv Churel,
Varun
Shubnam Gill.
Gambhir is here, the support staff I saw. And by the time I came inside, I just could get a peek of
So they're
the
where?
whole game.
They're playing football.
No, no, no. They just walked in. They are walking in right now.
Okay, so we will
Probably
see quite a few of the men's players, at
there
least
are
four
a
or five.
lot of players, not just
So that was expected. I said that to you that I would have expected at least. But Trisha, you finish your answer
Yeah.
about Jamie, and then we'll get to that.
So I think for 1.5 years now, Harleen has been persuaded in that particular position, at number 3. So just before the World Cup, I don't see that changing because Harleen has come up with the goods, especially in subcontinent conditions. Jemmy at number 5 probably is a little waste of a talent, but then if you have done it for if you've done it for 1.5 years just before the World Cup, there's no point in changing.
Three of you have said that how to get a job in Rev Sports. If you think by coming on a chat and asking for a job in Rev Sports you'll get it, sadly you won't. In fact, that is your first thing that you've lost your opportunity to get a job. Sadly. Kya kare bhai? Harmanpreet Kaur should make way for Smriti Mandhana or Pratika Rawal as captain. Her
Pratika
individual
Rawal as
performance was
captain?
good under Mithali's captaincy.
Harman, yeah, I think Harman is a player who can flare under somebody else's captaincy. But I kind of agree that once this World Cup is over, Harman should pass on the baton to Smriti because the T20I captain should be Smriti because her fitness is a concern as well. Every tour Harman is missing at least one match or two matches due to fitness. So at one point she has to take that into consideration, and most importantly, I think the selectors have to take that into consideration.
Yeah, the other question that is coming up is wait, where is it? Women. Pratika Rawal shoulder charge was right or wrong?
I don't think she did something absolutely wrong or something of that sort. She was walking, they said something, and she just, I mean, come on, that Mohammad Siraj also did. Yeah, ठीक है अभी हो जाता है ground पे. Unless it's Virat and Sam Consters, you won't see a lot
ऐसा
swings for
क्या
women.
था यार? I mean, why are we have I mean,
इतना कुछ था भी नहीं। I mean, नहीं दोनों जा रहे थे and just by the way nobody changed their tracks. Neither did Pratika change her track and go and give a shoulder bump. She was going. If she had to avoid the shoulder bump, she had to go a little left. She did not. She just went and she gave a small shoulder bump and went. So I don't think it's a big deal. She has been reprimanded, fined. It's done. Let's move on.
End of story. Khatam baat. So and if you want to be, I mean, let's put it this way. None of us are defending a shoulder charge or
No, of
anything
course
like
not.
that, but
Let's not make a huge deal out of something.
and also don't say Virat Kohli is justified and Pratika Rawal isn't.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
don't go down that route either.
No, that's why I said Mohammad
Workload
Siraj.
management for Amanjot Kaur. For what?
Huh?
What? Where is workload management coming in here? For what?
Ideally, look, you have, if you take the England ODIs, if there was workload management in question, I understand what you're trying to say, then that should have happened in the T20I series, not in the ODI series. You're going to play an
Hello.
ODI World Cup.
Trisha doesn't wear, she's not wearing a BCCI jacket. She's wearing.
I'm actually wearing a BCCI jacket.
You are? Acha, the one that the disability.
cricket team. The disability cricket team actually presented this to me because Rohan and I had gone to cover disability cricket, and that is where
Trisha दी
they gifted
Pratika
it.
वाले इंसिडेंट में बोलिए बोल दिया ऑलरेडी
बोल दिया सर
बोल दिया
कि
ऑलरेडी
मुझे नहीं लगता कि वो इतना कुछ
हाँ शरद
बहुत
मैं
गलत
इंग्लैंड 11 के बारे में हम लोग मैं एक्चुअली इंडिया के बारे में बात कर रहा था सो दैट वाज अ लाइक अ मिसरिप्रेजेंटेशन एट माय एंड सो इंग्लैंड तो वो तो कल ही बोल दिया था हैरी ब्रुक ने आके वहीं पे बोल दिया था सो जायसवाल साई गिल पंत जड्डू वॉशी शार्दुल अंशुल जसप्रीत अच्छा आपने टीम दे दिया है What about Kuldeep? Will he get a chance? GGK. Chalo Gargi.
No. It's far too wet, far too rainy at this point for Kuldeep to come in. And I don't think even if he is in the team, he will make an impact, but not that much. Not as much as you would have liked.
So, Akash
Getting screen
So
time.
here's the headline. Rev Sports said it 24 hours back. Akash Deep Singh ruled out of the Manchester Test match. Okay, 24 hours back, video went out, tweet went out. Akash Deep Singh ruled out of the Manchester Test match. If you follow Rev Sports, you had known, and this is just from the press conference, official confirmation coming from the Indian captain Shubman Gill at the press conference. Akash Deep Singh ruled out of the Manchester Test match, and we can now confirm this to you. Absolutely done.
We had said this
yesterday, and it was a done deal. So there you go. Shubhayan just confirmed this on our work group that Shubman Gill has just revealed that. So Shubhayan is updating that, and we will give you more. But so Akash Deep Singh, that miracle is not happening. If the miracle is not happening, ওটা কোট টুইট করবো একদম কোট টুইট কর তৃষার টুইট
I had tweeted from Refandom.
টুইট আছে তারপরে আলাদা করে ভিডিও
Breaking that.
ভিডিও দুটোই বলেছে 24 ঘন্টা আগে বলে দেওয়া হয়েছে যে আকাশ দীপ সিং was not. So who gets it, Trisha?
Kamboj.
100%.
Not Prasid?
No, I don't see it.
Apparently,
We are unleashing.
I was here inside watching that Bumrah. She was with me. You watched it. I am told that Prasid bowled the best at the nets yesterday. Is that the case?
Does that change things then?
That's what I'm asking you. You were there at the nets because
Anshul also bowled very, very well.
Did he?
He was on his money.
Yeah, Anshul also bowled well.
See, the point is, I did not watch the nets. Gargi did. Trisha and I were inside. We were watching Jasprit Bumrah do center net practice. Jasprit Bumrah do center wicket practice. So the call now is between Anshul Kamboj and Prasid Krishna. The call is now between. नहीं ठीक है तुम इधर आओ No, this can't happen. No? You will use her when you want to sleep and cuddle, and then when she's doing the show, you're saying move your hand. ये सब नहीं चलता है. Come on. So on the bus, you will use
on the bus. Please, guys.
You will use her hand as a resting pillow.
Yeah.
And
How
then,
can you not?
So then why are you telling her to move the hand now? ये सब बंद करो.
But I think Anshul Kamboj also because
we've got another headline. Anshul is very close to making his debut. We will see tomorrow between him and Prasid Krishna, Shubman Gill.
Tomorrow
Morning.
Of the match.
Anshul is very close to making his debut. We'll see tomorrow between him and Prasid Krishna. Rohan, রাইটিং ডেস্কে বলে দে এই দুটোর বেসিসে কপিটা করে দেবে। Anshul is very close to making his debut. We'll see between Prasid and him tomorrow. Now, Gargi, over to you. Give me a lowdown on how you saw Prasid Krishna bowl at the Netsis.
I didn't see Prasid Krishna bowl.
Acha, you did the first four.
Because we were doing the live, and by that time, Anshul was the only one bowling.
So
and
you
the reason,
give me an Anshul.
Yes, the reason why I say why I kept saying that it's Anshul Kamboj who's going to make a debut is because he started with your premier bowlers. He started with Mohammad Siraj. He started with Jasprit Bumrah and Shardul Thakur,
Very good
which is why I keep saying that Shardul and Anshul will make it to the team. We have been talking about this. You know, there is a certain pattern to the net sessions and the way that it happens. We keep talking about that main net. Gautam Gambhir was closely watching, closely supervising that net session. KL Rahul, Yashasvi Jaiswal, your openers were batting in those nets. It was Jasprit Bumrah who started. Mohammad Siraj, Shardul Thakur had the new ball. Anshul Kamboj had the new ball. So if that doesn't point to an Anshul Kamboj
Rishabh will
debut,
keep wickets. Rishabh will keep wickets.
Again, something that we had confirmed. Again, something that we had confirmed. There is a piece by us. There is a video by us. Rishabh Pant will keep wickets,
Yes.
and he was 100%. And Rishabh Pant was in a great mood yesterday when he kept saying, "हमने तो वो dressing room भी बदल दिया है." Yeah, because I pointed out, तेरे को याद है? He said, "Of course याद है. आप याद क्यों दिला रहे हो?" And then he said, "वो dressing room में हमने बदल दिया है." But Rishabh Pant is an absolute champion. Rishabh Pant, the moment he went to the pitch, straight after batting practice, having come from the nets, he went straight to the wicket to look at the wicket and started his shadow. It was evident that it was Rishabh Pant. That
Oh
kind
my
of rules
God.
out. That kind of
What a
rules out.
big thing has happened for the first time in the India women.
They won
England
the toss.
women's
I was about to break that.
India has won the
toss. India has won the toss,
and they have opted to bat first.
they have opted to bat first. Is the other update from
But
the women's
again,
game.
wrong choice because there's rain forecast, and if there is rain forecast, ideally you should chase. Ideally.
Okay, so we can give you the team: Smriti Mandana, Pratika Rawal, Harleen Deol, Harmanpreet Kaur, Jemima Rodriguez, Richa Ghosh, Dipti Sharma, Radha Yadav, Sneh Rana, Sri Charani, and Kranti Kaur. That's the team for.
Interesting. Again, Amanjot
No
Kaur missing
Amanjot,
out.
yeah.
I
No Arundhati
think there's a
also.
niggle. I think there's a niggle.
Yeah,
There has
otherwise
to be a
too,
niggle.
No Arundhati. also.
There is no Arundhati. I can still understand. Like, I mean, I do think that Amanjot Kaur has a niggle.
So that's the women's update. Plenty more questions. Let's take some. I thought someone did something spectacular. Oh, when Trisha reacted. Boria, itni thand mein Coke, please order a chai. She was supposed to bring the chai and made a mess
She was
of it.
supposed to
I
bring
said
a coffee
English
also.
breakfast. She started saying baked beans. So uske baad kya chai?
you kept saying
English
English
breakfast.
breakfast.
हाँ,
So
तो-
they said tea after that, no?
One second. Let me set this whole thing up. You are talking about the discussion is happening on tea. Okay, full discussion. She's saying chamomile. She's saying green tea. She's
Earl
saying
Grey.
Earl Grey. So I said,
Raspberry.
have you tried English breakfast? So what does that mean when you're saying Earl Grey?
Tea.
Then when I say English breakfast, she's saying baked beans and hash browns. I'm completely taken aback. I said, what are you talking about? I'm saying English breakfast tea. So then she says, here it is cold milk. I said, Arey, all of England it's cold milk. आप बिना दूध के चाय
I'm
पियो.
just saying it doesn't make sense.
Why? Why should it not?
What is the purpose of tea?
In your scheme, madam, in your scheme. How is the weather in Manchester for the next 5 days? बताइए. You've done in your Met department detail.
बस बारिश हो रही है.
नहीं, इतना बारिश
But
कहाँ है?
for the next 5 days,
Yes.
it's good. So don't expect that the match will get washed out or something like that. It won't. There are no prediction for rain tomorrow. The highest prediction is 10 to 20% chance of precipitation, which is not much.
Yeah.
So
Tomorrow should be a full day.
should be a
full day.
full day. And that I think continues for the next 3 days. I think just Saturday and Sunday.
वो change हो जाएगा by the time Saturday Sunday comes.
Exactly. So anything.
I
can
think a result will happen. I am very confident that a result will happen. Acha, somebody says Trisha that Amanjot को first ODI में thumb में लगी थी cosmic.
I know. अब पता नहीं उसका क्या ही you know.
So that's the
But I
update
do
on
think that Amanjot must be injured.
फिट मांग बोरिया सर ठंड में कोक मत पियो, मुझसे देखा नहीं जा रहा। क्यों भाई, तुमसे क्यों नहीं
इतनी
देखा जा
ठंड
रहा?
नहीं है, इतनी भी ठंड
और
नहीं।
एक काम करो, नाउ तो सारे ऐप दुनिया में सब जगह डाउनलोड होता है, जस्ट ईट्स डाउनलोड करो और ये स्टेडियम में मेरे लिए और हम सबके लिए चाय पकौड़ा भेज दो, हम खा लेंगे। इतना भी तुमको प्रॉब्लम हो रहा है और तुम्हारा दिल हमारे लिए रो रहा है, तो भेजो यहाँ पर। Is there any media match like the one in Australia that got cancelled? Certainly not in Manchester, because people will swim here. At the Oval, there could be a possibility. We'll try and fix one. And why should there be a media match? There should be a match between rest of media and Rev Sports, because we are a full team.
Yes.
Yeah, we are a full team. We'll get Dinesh Karthik as the 10th player, and we'll get Puji as our 11th player. That Puji
That
captain.
will be unfair.
No, why? Puji can captain, and Dinesh can be vice captain and keep wickets.
We'll win anyway.
We'll win. Gargi will be our premier bowler.
Why will I?
But no, but she's a batter.
She said she bowled, batted, did both.
हाँ spin डालूंगी इधर तो, लेकिन ओल्ड ट्रैफर्ड में क्या spin?
बस अभी तुम पीछे।
बोरिया था promoting thumbs up and drinking Coca-Cola. भाई कंपनी तो एक ही है।
अरे कंपनी एक है भाई।
कंपनी एक ही है भाई, अपना स्पॉन्सर है। Why are you bothered? Boria da Gargi and Trisha, in your opinion, who will be the next Fab Four of our generation? Tough one.
Wow.
Tough one. Not a single match has been won defending in Chesterley Street. Why is India batting first? Trisha already called it out that she thinks it's a wrong call. Will Pant keep wickets tomorrow? Gaurav Kaushik, yes, he will. Shubman Gill has confirmed right now at the press conference that he will. Anshul is a handy batter at well. That's a point that we absolutely made, that England with this batting lineup bats till 10, Liam at 8, and that's the team that they had already given. Liam at 8, Wokes at 9, this one at 10, Kars at 10, and Jofra, who too can bat, at 11. So it goes down to number 11 that England has batting. With Anshul Kamboj, India can do that till maybe 9. So that is certainly a call that can influence his selection ahead of Prasidh Krishna. Tomal, Boria sir, your insights on India playing 4 frontline pacers or bowling all-rounder in Shardul? Trisha Nitecha? Shardul or 4 frontline pacers? No 4 frontline pacers.
I think Shardul. Well, ideally, I would want to see Sai back.
Sai and Karun.
Yeah, both.
Any update regarding Asia Cup? The Asia Cup decision should come in the next couple of days for sure. And if you ask me, it should happen. That's what I've heard. Okay, I've heard that. And Mohsin Naqvi will not be able to control that. Mohsin Naqvi will have absolutely no say because India has all the votes. So Dhaka meeting, irrespective of the Dhaka meeting, what he wants to do, I don't think Mohsin Naqvi has any say or any currency despite being the ACC boss. And if he wants to do it without India, it's a non-starter. I do think there will be a breakthrough and it will be on India's terms. Please sign Jamie for KKR. Who the hell am I to sign anybody? I will sign Jamie for a Rev Sports team if need be.
एक सेकंड, जेमी कौन?
Jamie Smith.
Gargi.
Jamie Smith.
नहीं, मुझे लगा जेमी as in because
No,
we are talking
Jamie.
about women's
Oh
cricket.
no.
Jamie
KKR.
Smith.
That's why I was like Jamie.
Please sign
First
Jamie
of all,
for KKR ASAP. Shreyans
first
Jain.
with Jamie.
मैं विंकी माइसोर को तुम्हारा मैसेज फॉरवर्ड कर दूंगा.
Second, हम कैसे KKR का?
Fit मांग बोरिया सर, wait, let me steal my dad's credit card, then we'll order.
नहीं
दादा ये मत कर, मेरे लिए तू डैड का क्रेडिट कार्ड स्टील मत कर. जूम पे क्यों नहीं हो रहा है एशिया कप मीटिंग? क्यों होगा भाई? जूम पे क्यों होगा? तुम देखोगे. मोहसिन नकवी, come on. Okay. What are you saying? What about Mukesh Kumar? This is an interesting one. I mean, Mukesh Kumar at one point a couple of years back, Rohit also has come in after the press conference.
जादू वाला jacket पहन के.
So, what jacket?
जादू.
What jadoo?
अरे कोई मिल गया जादू?
Oh, that jacket. Actually, is it a jadoo jacket?
No, it's the same color. Color and style.
There's no sun, so what's the point?
Gargi and Trisha are going after Rohit and sledging.
No, not at all.
We're not sledging. We're just finding.
Okay, India women needs to improve strike rotation and running between the wickets.
No, not all of them. Some of them. सर प्रॉब्लम क्या है पता है, आप लोग जो मैच नहीं देखते हो ना, मैं जेन्युइनली बोल रही हूँ, एक ही चीज लेके 5 साल से मत बोला करो. बहुत चीजें बदल गए, थोड़े मैचेस देख लो. स्ट्राइक रोटेट आजकल बहुत अच्छे करते. एक दो प्लेयर्स है, शफाली, स्मृति, who are a little who are poor runners between wicket, but in general I think India has improved a lot. Yeah.
Can't Hardik play as a pure batter and chip in 10-12 overs? It's a test cricket. Test match cricket, not somebody's walking in the park.
Impact player थोड़ी है.
नहीं नहीं टेस्ट क्रिकेट में आप चिप इन नहीं कर सकते.
हाँ, exact. That's
No
my
chance.
point.
So,
Impact
yeah.
player थोड़ी है, 10-12
टॉस
over डाल देगा.
क्या करना चाहिए? People are asking.
Bowl first. No?
I reckon as well.
Okay.
This is, come on, this
Yeah,
weather, so much rain around, you have no idea if
And
there is
overcast
moisture.
conditions. There will be
Overcast, plus there will be
See,
moisture.
the point is ultimately the Hoover is covering the pitch
Jofra
for.
Archer and Gus Atkins, sorry, the Bride
Chris
and Cars and
Woakes.
Chris Woakes on this track at the start.
Bye.
Oh, right.
Guys, please.
গার্গিদি বাংলায় কিছু বলতে বলছে শ্রেয়াংশ জৈন
खेला
গার্গিদি
होबे.
don't bastardize the language.
Why?
कुछ properly बोलो.
अच्छा, okay, रुको.
Trisha couldn't
रुको
stop
रुको.
laughing. रुक गया.
Tomorrow को क्या बोलते?
Kal.
काल खेला होबे. বৃষ্টি
Hobe na.
হবে না.
তৃষা পর্যন্ত হবেটা হোড বদলে হবে বলে দিল
Because
গার্গিদি
I know she can say only
bad
hobe.
influence. হবে বলো তো
Hobe.
হবে
Hobe.
হবে.
এই তো হবে বলছো কেন
अच्छा होबे नहीं होता.
नहीं hobe.
Okay.
Okay, I have a little bit of concern from Harman's form in the last 10-15 matches. She has hardly crossed 30s and 40s. RKM.
Well, I think I'm equally concerned about her form, and a lot of people in social media have been writing to me about Herman's form. I'm a little surprised by that part. What can I do about her form? But yes, I would like her to play her natural game, but also I saw a post. Somebody had written that in between World Cups, Herman doesn't score, and in fact, after the series, I am going to write an analysis on that because I do agree that in between World Cups, she doesn't score. We will all forget these failures if she stands up and scores in the World Cup, and if we win it.
Shubman Gill has spoken about that incident with Zach Crowley. He said, "You're playing a game when you're
What's
playing
that
a
Crowley's incident?
The chop, day 4.
verbal."
But okay, Boryada, I really want to ask something to you.
Me?
No, Boryada is,
Acha, okay.
you can also answer. There's no problem. But why is this
Being made
an issue? I mean, for
I think
years on end, such sledging have been on.
Yeah,
Why
I find
suddenly?
it a problem. I mean,
Me.
England says they've taken a lot of motivation from that. Let India
Very
take
good.
motivation from it as well. How the hell does it matter?
Yeah.
Big
But
deal.
this is what he said, okay?
हाँ, बोलो.
When you're playing a game and there are a lot of emotions involved, and when you see there are things happening that should not happen, sometimes the emotions come out of nowhere. Okay, Shubham.
I mean, he's trying to say that nobody should waste time or something
Yeah.
of whatever. But look, I think what Zach Crowley was doing was well within his rights.
Yeah.
What India was doing was well within their rights. I don't see why is this being
Okay, this is
talked
important.
on and on.
He's clarified that both Akash Deep and Arshdeep should be available for the Oval game.
That's
So that
very,
tells you
very
that Jasprit
important.
Bumrah can well be rested for
Yeah.
Oval. If India has to workload manage, Jasprit Bumrah can be rested for Oval. Arshdeep and Akash Deep.
দুই হলে খেলবে অবশ্যই খেলবে if it's 2-2 I
খেলা উচিত,
genuinely think
দেখতে
that Jasprit Bumrah will play.
What does this just bring?
Saying that the staff
What
is
does this
slowly
mean?
coming in.
Hi Shobhan.
I didn't get that. What does this mean? I was about to read it. What is this? And for the last place is between Washington and what is this?
Nasim boy.
Washington and
Is this some chat?
Yeah, I think he has transcribed it, so that's why it has come like that.
Some mystery for tomorrow.
Yeah,
that
Washington, and it will
I
be
think that must be the question.
no. Who is Nasim Boshem?
It's between Washington. So he's leaving the last place open for Washington. So the call is between Washington and someone. How is that possible?
Nasim बोल मैं ट्राई करने की कोशिश कर
हाँ, I know.
इसके साथ
Name
वो-
sounds
हाँ,
close.
but वो नहीं है. I think the kind of skill set that he brings.
I think it's Washington versus Shardul or what?
Sai.
Sai Sudarshan doesn't sound like Nasim Boshem, no?
Between him and who's going to Shubman wanted majority. Yeah, so these are the main points. Karun is batting well. Sometimes it's not. First match he didn't really play at his number. Difficult when a player is making a comeback.
Yeah.
So he's spoken at length about Karun. Once you're able to get 50, then
See,
you're able to
Bodhya,
get
if
back
you
into this
actually see, Karun has played 4 innings at his, number, and he hasn't done badly. He hasn't scored a big daddy 100, but he hasn't done badly. And I do think that these are the two.
This is the headline. Shubman says England did not play to the spirit of the game. Anil Kumble to Shubman Gill. That's your story. They were 90 seconds late. England, Shubman Gill now adding to the Lord Spice. England did not play to the spirit of the game, says the Indian captain. They wasted 90 seconds. This should spice up the series even more. That's my headline. You agree with Shubman Gill? He spiced it up. Harry Brook came and said a few points. Shubman Gill has now taken it to another level, saying England did not play to the spirit of the game.
I mean, I don't think it was. I mean,
verbal.
it's becoming
Do
interesting.
you guys agree with Shubman Gill? That's
Somebody
your
has
question.
paid 8.99 to us.
No, that's every day. Ashish comes every day. Ashish, what's your thing? I feel Karun will score big and will be the leading run getter in this match. Good for you, man. Good for you,
Good.
Ashish.
I think
Good for Karun.
Rooting
Good for Karun.
Big time. Go get your 100. Yashashvi has to bat patiently and get lots of runs. This is a must-win match.
Ashish is a true support.
He does, and he
Yeah.
does positive questions. But
Yes.
Ashish, where did this? What's the difference between this THIS and this DIS? Is one alphabet. Where did you pick this up? Where did you pick this up? This DIS is a must-win match.
This is
Yeah, I understand. That's what I'm asking him.
just text
But why?
lingo.
But why?
Listen,
Why are these
it's-
short
it's-
forms?
the last place is between Washington and Shardul.
Washington and Shardul.
Really, how do you know?
Yeah, Shubayan I just asked Shubayan, who is Nasim. It's supposed to be Shardul.
I was thinking so.
Washington and Shardul.
So does that mean Sai and Karun play?
I was saying that because I
said
saw.
that.
Because I'll tell you why. The first game when he made his debut, Sai came to practice. He went to the pitch and he did shadow batting. The next 2 games, Sai never did do that. Yesterday he came. The first thing he did was he went to the pitch and he did shadow batting. That is what told me he's there.
So then, Shardul Washington, I'd go in with Washington because
Batting better.
Batting.
yeah, I mean, why do you need?
But in this pitch, don't you think Shardul's bowling will be way more effective?
Actually,
I think I would go with Shardul.
go with Shardul. Actually, go with the lineup. Go with the lineup.
So it'll be Jaiswal Rahul, of course.
Yeah.
Karun.
Yeah,
Gil
Pant.
yeah.
Sai.
Sai 6. So Sai bat 6.
Yeah. Sai.
So you swap between Karun and Sai.
Yeah, of course.
So because in
Because
the
he has
first
settled
game,
Karun.
three. Okay, chalo.
Yeah.
6 at 6 Sai. 7.
7 will be Jaddu.
Yeah.
8 Shardul.
Yeah, Shardul. Not
9 Anshul.
Shardul.
10
9 Kamboj, 10 Siraj and Bumrah.
Yeah.
That's your side. Yeah, then clearly that's your side. If the captain has said that, by the way, देखिए that.
But Shubman Gill says that they're still waiting till tomorrow.
Yeah, so
between Shardul and Washington, I think they're waiting on the weather.
weather everybody knows that it will be raining, and this weather Washington will have no impact as a bowler.
Exactly.
So it's a call between Shardul's bowling ability and his that's a call. Shardul's bowling ability, which India can use as the fourth bowler. If you're going in with an extra batter, then you don't need Washington's batting prowess. You need Shardul's bowling prowess. So that's your team. That's it. It's a given now. It's a given now that it will be Shardul at 8, and then it will be Anshul at 9, and it will be Bumrah
and by the way,
Siraj.
Washington has done nothing wrong. And by the way, Washington has done nothing wrong. He has used the opportunity, but it's
about conditions.
Yeah, to go for your best 11 in the conditions.
Quickly, কি প্রেস কনফারেন্সটা সাম আপ করে দে ইন 5টা পয়েন্ট এখন কিসে
इंग्लिश ना हिंदी
করব it doesn't matter
ये बोला बंगाली में
so Shubman blasted the England team for time wasting strategy Lords.
Yes, no spirit of the game.
उनको मत बोलो, आप viewers को बोलो.
So 10 or 20 seconds, it was not 10 or 20 seconds, they came exactly 90 seconds late, and had we been there as batters, we would have also liked to face less overs, but there's a manner to do that. So it's not within the spirit of the game, I think.
So then this is becoming a hot series?
Yes, it is.
Nice.
So also said Anshul is close to make his debut, but we'll see between Prasidh and him tomorrow. So he has given a clear
interesting bit is Washington versus Shardul. So that tells you Sai and Karun are both playing.
Karun is playing because he defended Karun.
That is understood. But what about Sai? Then how is it between Washington and Shardul if it's not Sai? If Sai is not sure, then how is it between Washington and Shardul?
So if you go by the playing 11, KL Yashasvi, 3 Karun, 4 Gill, 5 Pant, 6 I'll have Ravindra Jadeja to bat, 7 Washington Sundar, 8 Shardul Thakur, 9
then no Sai.
No, Sai. I am not.
No, but he said
It was the question asked. It was the question asked. It was not the answer.
Okay, so the question was between Washington and Shardul.
Oh, it was the question.
It was the question.
So Trisha still feels Sai has a possibility. I have said I don't think that is the case. I see the team that Shubhan was talking about. That
then
Washington
Siraj,
7,
Bumrah and
Shardul 8, Anshul 9.
Anshul can bat.
Siraj 10 and this guy 11. Or Bumrah 10 and Siraj 11. That's the team that.
I think after the last game, Bumrah will get demoted and Siraj will get promoted.
By the way, just so you guys know, Indian team.
KL Rahul has come, so he has just entered the indoor session.
A lot of the players have come. She said a lot of the players came in.
Dhruv has come.
Shubman is obviously there.
But Dhruv will not play.
I think Anshul should come. Shardul should come.
He might come for some batting session.
That's what I'm saying. Shardul should come and bat. If he's playing, he should come and bat because it's absolutely essential that India gets the 8 and 9 runs. Don't bowl. You don't need to come and bowl. Match day -1, but you must come and bat. You must come and bat.
But I think that has been the pattern also, Boria, that match day -1, the bowlers did not.
आपको बैठना है तो बैठ जाओ.
हिलाते नहीं हिल रहा है.
इतना सिगरेट पिएगा तो हिलेगा ही.
We are not promoting anything.
ताले तो शूटर हो जाते. So the hands of the shooters.
Yeah.
वो स्टील था. That's the whole deal. तुम्हारा नहीं होगा छोड़ो. Mine is steel.
So
Put your hand down.
please, let's not do that. Let's do it like this.
Okay, there are some super chats which we need to take. मुझे बैन क्यों किया गया था यार? मैंने किताब लिख दिया.
मुझे मतलब ओ अच्छा, I thought the person was
मैंने
asking.
किताब लिख दिया, पढ़ लीजिए. एक किताब का सेल हो जाएगा. सीरियसली अरे आप पूछ रहे हो तो मैंने किताब लिखा है,
नाम बता दीजिए.
बैन सोशल मीडिया ट्रायल. आप मेरे को ट्रायल ले रहे हो, मैंने बोल दिया आपको, पढ़िए आप. Shomadri Sengupta, why is Shreyash not considered in the test mix? He has improved significantly in playing short deliveries and has a good leadership potential. Wants to take it. Take it.
When you look at the entire context of this, I think there's just too many players who are ahead of him at the moment. That's what I
ये
think.
सवाल लेना. अभिषेक रंजन, सर if Asia Cup happens, what will Indian legends feel? कल देशभक्ति दिखाने का ठेका सिर्फ उन्होंने लिया है. गलत बात है. एशिया कप हैपेंस और ओलंपिक्स हैपेंस और आईसीसी टूर्नामेंट हैपेंस. चलो मैं आपको एशिया कप हैपेंस का तो आपने सवाल पूछा, मैं तो आपको बता ही देता हूँ. विमेन्स वर्ल्ड कप हैपनिंग. विमेन्स वर्ल्ड कप में कोलंबो में इंडियन विमेन पाकिस्तान विमेन से खेल रहे हैं और जरूर खेलना चाहिए क्योंकि वो एक इंटरनेशनल टूर्नामेंट है. इंडिया होस्ट है. आईसीसी टूर्नामेंट है जो आईसीसी चार्टर इंटरनेशनल चार्टर से उसका मैनेजमेंट होता है. ये जो लेजेंड्स है ठेका नहीं लेके रखा है. ये अनऑफिशियल टूर्नामेंट है, अनसैंक्शनड है. उनके पास ऑप्शन था खेलने का या ना खेलने का, जो ऑप्शन एशिया कप या आईसीसी टूर्नामेंट में नहीं रहता है. सो आपको फर्क समझना चाहिए. अगर आप फर्क नहीं समझोगे तो ऐसे बुड़बक जैसे बात करो.
किसकी तरह?
बुड़बक.
What's that?
Dreams never die. What is this?
Yeah,
This is Vietnamese taka. किस टकी? ये सुपर चैट.
My God, I don't know all this.
ডং পাঠিয়েছে.
ডং টাকি
ভিয়েতনামের টাকা.
সেটা পাঠানো যায়?
गलती से सैलरी
যে
तो नहीं भेज
ওই
दिया
দেশে
भाई
আছে
अपना?
সেখান থেকে পাঠিয়েছে.
ডং. ওকে ভাই, ডং আমি জানতাম না. মাই অ্যাপোলজিজ. আপনাদের পরিশ্রম করতে পারবে? আপনাদের পরিশ্রমকে কুর্নিশ জানাই ভিয়েতনাম থেকে.
Kurnish means yeah.
সালাম.
नमस्कार.
নমস্কার.
नमस्ते.
আপনাদের
Kind of
পরিশ্রমকে
hats off.
संचित धीमनो. एक और आ गया. क्या आएगा भाई? और चाहिए तुम्हें? और बुलाता हूँ. देवाशीष তুই একবার মুখটা দেখিয়ে দে. বলছি এক और आ गया. শুভায়নকে তুইও একবার বলে দে কিছু একটা খবর বলে দে. তুই আয় না. হ্যাঁ सो ये देखो और एक नहीं दो आ गया. और चाहिए तो और बुला लेंगे. चिंता मत करिए. Washi doesn't know how to play with tailenders.
Yes, I
You're
agree.
actually right.
Yeah,
He doesn't
I
farm
agree.
the strike as well
Yeah.
as Ravindra Jadeja does.
100%.
I completely agree.
But isn't that where the experience comes in?
Correct.
अच्युत
আমার
मोहन
নেই
की मैंने आपको आंसर कर दिया था आप बैन किया
चार्ज আছে
इसका
প্রচুর।
तो बोल दिया
মনে হয় এটা করতে থাক তারপর দেখছি।
in the end
আরে না, send it to me. I will put it in
I
a
think
way.
we have
Otherwise,
answered
Pretty much
almost
everything.
everything.
yeah.
Let's finish this. Sai at 3 and Karun at 6 any good?
No,
Again we reverse it.
no.
Then
I
why
mean,
did
there's
you
no
play
point.
play
It was Karun at
Karun at
3.
3 for 3
No, I
games?
think, look, Karun now is settled at 3. He has done his role at number 3. He needs to extend that to bigger scores. That's all. And I think he's going to play both the remaining test matches if he doesn't falter much in this one.
মামা তো আমার পাড়ার থেকে আছে লিলুয়া কারেক্ট লিলুয়া
Correct.
না হাওড়ায় থাকে
হাওড়া ঠিক আছে মানে
Shubhananda must join gym after landing in India and replace smoking with protein diet.
এটা একটু বাড়াবাড়ি হয়ে গেল।
Why did
He
you
does no, but he does go for
Gym.
his workouts every single day when he's obviously not on tour, and he does have his own diet. Don't mix the two. I don't think it is
Cricket era. I'm not one of those people who take lewd comments lightly.
What you-
So you ask questions to me, I'll answer. I'm not one of those people who will hold back. I'll give
You
a kick
will.
up your backside and throw you out. It's as simple as that. You make such comments on my show, Rohan, just throw this idiot out right now. Cricket era. And I'm making this point very categorically on the show to everybody. You come and make comments like the one you are making. You know what I'll do? I'll take a screenshot of that comment, put it out, and I'll make sure that you're never on social media. You want to see me do that? I will make sure and I'll trace that IP address back to you, and I'll screw you for life. So don't try and take me on. Don't try and take me on. No one does. You try and take me on, I'll put you in your place in 1 second. Okay? So get it right and get the F out of here. You understand? Now do it. কালকে বৃষ্টি হবে হ্যাঁ বৃষ্টি ভাই এখানে রোজই হওয়ার চান্স আছে বৃষ্টি রোজ হওয়ার চান্স আছে
চান্স তো আছে
চান্স তো আছে মামা ফাদার সিবি ভাডাক্কেলকে চেনো তোমার ব্যাপারে কথা হচ্ছিল আচ্ছা কোনো ডন্ডাস না কিছু লাগবে is in this sense Indian team lacking composure when it matters the most so close yet so far you've not been able to win key moments
Momentum. You've not been able to grab those opportunities and that momentum that comes your way.
I think we should end here. We'll come
Yeah.
back after the optional practice. We'll make a note. It's what time is it now? 1:30. 6 o'clock, right?
Huh.
So कितने बजे हम लोग करें? Say 7:30.
Yeah, around 7:30.
Yes. 7:30 is no. Say a little bit earlier. 7:15. 7:15 to 8 o'clock. We'll do.
Okay.
7:15 to 8 o'clock we will come back with which is 1 hour 15 minutes from now. So 7:15 to 8 o'clock we'll come and do the live in detail, giving you all the optional practice updates and everything more that we get. And also a detailed weather update of the next 5 days from Gargi, which we will now sort of follow the Met Department updates, all of the ones, and she can do that for you. Thank you very much everyone for watching.